He leads us all the way, playing proper football, the Sheffield United way. Ale, 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 ale.
Good morning, Vietnam. Welcome in, everybody. Match day 2 upon us in the vaunted championship. And tonight, this morning, wherever the hell you're watching this thing, Sheffield United take on Queen's Park Rangers. I am your hostess with the mostest, as always, yours truly, Chatty Daddy Chad Jarvis. Welcome in. Pull up a seat. Pull up a seat. We are in for, hopefully, we're off to a hell of a start in the season. A 2-0 win against Preston last Friday night, and a 4-2, which should have been 4-1 win over Wrexham at the weekend, or at the midweek, excuse me. So Blades look to build on the momentum and carry it, but if you listen to a lot of pundits, apparently the championship is already over. Sheffield Wednesday, with their hammering of a bad Plymouth side, have already won the league. So everybody's fighting for second place, apparently. It's all over, all done. We don't got to play the rest of the 45 games. We'll just promote them and everybody fight for second. So welcome in. Good morning to Chat Row. Good morning up the Blades. Sneaks B Alfresco's in the chat again. Mr. Scott, he's in there. Give us a smile. Give us a smile. There you go, Scott. That might be the only one. Good morning, Mr. Simon Sultana. Before I forget, with us doing this closer to kickoff instead of the normal half-hour build-up, it is a 15-minute build-up. So you only have 15 minutes to get your score predictions in the chat. Remember, if the game starts and you do not have your match prediction in, it does not count. It is null and void. That was a good enough smile for you, Scott. As far as, let's roll out the two lineups at beautiful downtown Brow Lane. Davies starts in goal. Gilchrist and JLT. Barrows, Hamer, Ardlaster, Vinny, Souza, Brooks, O'Hare, and Moore is your starting 11 for the Red and White Wizards. The new signings over the past few days: Cooper on the bench, McCallum back from injury, Harry Suter on the bench. He played a decent role in Tuesday night's game. Soleimani Peck, who just pens a new deal at Sheffield United. He's on the bench as well as his youthful teammate Louis Marsh, Brewster, and the new signing on loan from Crystal Palace, the Palace of Crystal, Raksaki on the bench. As far as the opponents from Queen Park Rangers in London Town, I will roll it. It is rolling now across the bottom of your screen. Scott, we'll go back to the chat real quick before I give you that QPR lineup. 2-1 Blades. Davies in net. I think this is his farewell swan song to saying thank you, au revoir. Go out and try and get a clean sheet. Lee Glover. I like that last name, Lee. Lee Glover. 3-0 to the Blades. Sam Scott, 3-1 to Blades. Hamer, Moore, and Blaster. I'm at work and going to try and listen along up the Blades. I will, Sam, keep you up to date with anything that changes at Bramall Lane as we give you flag-to-flag coverage of the Sheffield United versus Queens Park and Rangers. You can't forget all three of them because we're not playing one team, we're playing three: Queens Park and the Rangers. 3-0 to the Blades from Richard. Iron Blade says, let's put the game to bed early. I would agree with him on that. I will give my score prediction soon. So sit tight, buckle up. It's going to be a bumpy ride. Call your friends, get them on the horn. There's some big news happening. As I did mention, the Queens Park Rangers lineup is scrolling across the bottom. They have Nardi in goal, Dunn, Cook, Jake Clark, Salter. Can't forget there's three players there. Paul Varane, Field, Dembele, Anderson, Lloyd, and Frey up top for QPR. Yeah. Are you guys feeling worried? I'll shout that one out to chat row. Are you feeling worried? Are you scared? Are you scared of Queens Park and the Rangers? Um, because honestly, you know, um the more this game or the more this week wore on, the more and more I don't want to say faith that grew, but that result from um against Wrexham midweek, uh it's give didn't give me a little bit of hope, just kind of breathed a little bit of life where I was a little sluggish. But I mean, this side looks very improved from where it was 3 weeks ago. Um, but you know, it definitely we have a little bit of life breathe in the game or in this side, and you know, maybe we can go out and shock the world and give us a little bit of a jolt in the arm, as they say. Oh, jolt in into your veins. Alex D, I am not showing the game today. I will be giving you the expert summarization of Sheffield United versus QPR. Sam is very confident today. We looked great in our last outing. Hopefully, keep the momentum. Um, Iron Blade with the feel good factor across the blades and the power of downtown Bramall Lane. QPR should be very worried. Hopefully, they are. With about 7 minutes to kickoff, I will give you my score prediction. Remember, guys, get those score predictions in the chat because if it's not in there before the start of the game, it does not count. I believe, Alex, that it is on Sky Sports Plus over in jolly old England. Don't know if you're in the States or not. We are watching it on Paramount Plus in the States. There's also three games that are also on in on Paramount Plus. Scott Parker's Burnley take on Cardiff and Norwich facing Blackburn will be the three games that I will also, or two games that I will also keep you updated on. Maury the Blade, you know, there you go. You got to do like Maury the Blade. You got to get your score predictions in right now. Right now. He's going 3-1 with the Blades. I think I'll go 2-0. Back to back 2-0 shutouts. Especially I don't know. Do I change it? I'm gonna do. I'll go 2-1 with Blades winning. I just think Davies might let one in today. Not to say that if we played like we did against Preston, who if QPR is not wanting to want to follow in the same footsteps as Preston, because if they lose 2-0, they'll sack their manager and they'll all have to start over. But no, that Preston team was not very good. Iron Blade 3-1. Yes, Maury Blades stating the obvious. Blades, of course. Iron Blade has Davies getting a clean sheet. Think that is hopeful. If QPR doesn't lay a glove on him, like Preston did last week, we might be okay. I mean, he might keep a clean sheet. Scott says I'm a copycat. I don't think so. 7-1 United from James N. Score predictions coming in. Scott seems to think that Dembele. I mean, that's got to be one of the most popular names. He says Scott thinks Dembele will be a handful for Burrows. Hello, Helen. I can't wait for her tomorrow to put out on the internet all the stuff in the United, and I get tagged and I read the little synopsis she has on her sheet. She does a wonderful job. Give her a follow over on the internet over there. And yeah, she puts out great content, those little summarization on a piece of paper. She is also going for a 3-1 result. 3-0. 3-0. Good game for us. He's thinking a hammering as both sides go out onto the beautiful downtown Bramall Lane pitch. It looks a little bit choppy. The handshake line is beginning, and God, Kiefer Moore is just so much bigger than everybody. Guys, time's ticking. 4 minutes left. Also, I don't know. I can't see if there's any likes on this stream, but remember to like and subscribe to the Sheffield United Way. Subscribe to Red Hat Sheffield on YouTube. I'll be putting out a Norwich preview tomorrow. Well, I'll be doing one. It'll probably be out early this week. Yeah, a lot of stuff going on in the red half of Sheffield world. As Bramall Lane is still filling in, not a complete sellout, a decent backing from Queen's Park Rangers. The away end is, I'd say, about 65% full. I haven't seen Big Keith's Shiner. God, it's raining in Norwich. Golly. They haven't showed a close up of his face. 8 likes on YouTube. Adrian, welcome back, Adrian. Adrian was big in the chat last week. Charlie Neal, he slides underneath the door. 3-0. Time's ticking. You got 2 minutes before we kick. We're having a meeting in the mines at midfield. The referees, the mascots, and the 2 captains of Queen's Park Rangers and Sheffield United. Jackie Longfellow with the armband, and Liz Cook with the armband for Queen's Park Rangers. Adrian's, I'm going with a close win either way. You're gonna put a number total on that. 3-1 Blades for Ninja Zong. Yeah, I mean, well, we are starting to wind it down. Let me get my real quick before we start. You guys want the timer in the corner or no? Timer in the corner or no? Timer in the corner or no? 10-7, the Blades, old cricket ground with a good cause. There's Mr. Schneider. He's experiencing technical difficulties. Adrian's got 2-1 either way. Yes, okay. Timer will go live. I've got to remember how to do this. 3, 2, 1. Chris Wilder looks like he's hammered down a few more pies. And I will hit the go button as soon as we fire. If I'm Callum O'Hare, I just fire this one straight out of play about the 15th row of the stands at Bramall Lane. Let's say Callum O'Hare to get us underway. Blades kicking from right to left. What are we waiting for? We don't even have any commentators. This is unbelievable. I will be the commentators for Sheffield United Queen Park Rangers. It's awful quiet inside Bramall Lane right now. I just want to whisper. I don't want them to hear me. I don't want them to hear me. It's really quiet. It's really, really quiet. It's really quiet. So we're just standing oddly looking at the referee. And he's going to put the whistle to his mouth. And we are underway at Bramall Lane. It's really weird. I'm going to have to restart because I have no sound. I have absolutely no sound. So Mr. Schneider got in because of the timestamp. It said 3-1. Maury Blade gets us under. Says Moore and Hamer to get it started. QPR, little slow dribbler to short, and that will be 1 up, 1 down. Helen, I did put timers up on the clock. Noah goes with 3-1. Okay, he loves me. Anyone know how to get a large screen on a Samsung Chrome with chat for what? This stream? I don't know. It might populate up underneath. As we are the timer's exactly on with my stream. United have the ball. The ball is at the foot of Davies. You haven't missed anything if you're just joining us in the first minute and 15 as we go by. And Nell has the ball. He's over to his best friend, Jackie. Long throw over to Burrows on the left-hand side. Works it into Big Kafa. Hema has a little bit of a whoop-de-doo. This is really weird that we have no sound. This sound is really weird. I miss ESPN already. And now out on the right-hand side, he plays the ball too far for Callum O'Hare. Callum O'Hare picks the ball up. He finds good R-Blaster out on the right-hand side. Brooks in the box! Nothing. And it's won back by Queen's Park Rangers, but then, oh man, no way, sir, no way. Lewis Cook defended that one. O'Hare out to Brooks down the right-hand side as I'm watching it back, and it's defended great by Lewis Cook, and it is QPR's ball after a foul on the far touchline. It's back to Lewis Cook. He's being pressed by Kiefer Moore. Done out on the right-hand side. Now he works it inside to Dembele. Dembele gets around Burrows, and he has his pass go astray, and it'll go out for a Sheffield United throw. Very slow build-up process as Norwich has a shot, and it goes way wide. No scores elsewhere around the grounds in the championship just yet, but we'll figure it out. We'll get her up to snuff. 3 minutes gone. QPR actually was adjudged to have a free kick. Anderson will give this one a hammer just inside the Blades' territory. There's a little jostling in and amongst the bodies around the set piece area. Anderson stands over the ball and very imposing. He puts the ball in. It's going to go right to a United player. It's cleared out by Anel, and it is going to go out for a throw-in just on the other side of the halfway line. And for QPR, Simon Abbott, Sheffield. Let's all get united. See what he did there. That's pretty good from Simon Abbott. 3:52 have been played in this one at Bramall Lane. Looks like a little overcast day at Bramall Lane. QPR works the ball up, and that ran into the referee, but I believe they were adjudged to be offsides. QPR, which was weird. The ball hit the ref, and United come away with it. Anel to Souza. Souza back to Anel. Anel going to go on a little bit of a jog over on the right-hand side. He looks for Elfie. back inside for Arblaster over to JLT, out to Harrison Burroughs. And a little turn by Gus Hamer. Kiefer Moore's offsides. Andre Brooks. He finds him out on the right-hand side. Brooks. Gilchrist chips it up. Hits Lewis Cook in the head, who's had a lot to do today already in 5 minutes. It's out to Burroughs on the left-hand side. Back to Vinny Souza. Over to... Is that Arblaster? No, that was Gilchrist. Excuse me. Back to JLT. Souza, JLT, and now they're passing. Simon gives a £5 donation. You too can be like Simon Abbott. He is a great, great individual with a kind donation. You are a great person, Simon, and thank you for joining the watch along. Burroughs on the left-hand side. JLT on the ball now. Up to Big Chief. Callum O'Hare comes down with the ball. He lays it off to Hamer. Hamer back to O'Hare. This is nice stuff here from United. Oh, Callum O'Hare puts the ball in. It hits Lewis Cook again. Vinny Souza just goes bundling through one of the QPR. It's into O'Hare. Back to Hamer. Oh! Oh! Inside of 7 minutes, Gus Hamer puts us in front. A little bit of a ticky-tacky tricks and flicks, and Gus Hamer slots it past the QPR goalkeeper, and just like that, Sheffield United take the lead 1-0. Just inside of 7 minutes. You love to see it. What an absolute great goal from Gus Hamer. And he puts the Blades in front on about 7 minutes. I think the goal came with about 6 and some change gone. They'll credit it as a 7-minute goal. And Gus Hamer puts the Blades in front. We're off and running, boys and girls. Boys and girls, we're off and running. And if that's your first time experiencing a Chad goal celebration, I apologize for your eardrums now being bleeding, but that's just how we do it on here. As Scott says, rest in peace, headphone users. A brilliant tackle back by Vinny Souza, but the ball does go out for a QPR corner. Adrian, you're locked in it. Your score prediction, was it 2-1 for Adrian? Yes, 2-1 either way. He wants to change it. Blades 3-1. Nope. I'm putting a stamp and say nope. John says, I make him smile so much. I love the passion. JBL speaker just started crackling on that scream. I'll gladly test it out for you. And Maury the Blade says, knew Gus was going to score. QPR corner comes for nothing. DeBele picks the ball up about 30 yards from goal. He has a shot. It's deflected. And off and running, Big Chafa with the ball on the right-hand side. Callum O'Hare calling for it. He hits Souza. Back to Moore. Andre Brooks in the box. Arblaster picks it up. He got the ball. It's going to be a free kick in a dangerous area for them Blades. Kiefer Moore fouled. Big Kiefer fouled on the edge of the box by the Varane, who oddly enough has a weird number in number 40. So who's probably going to take this one. As right now, I can't tell who's over the ball. You're welcome, Helen, for such comprehensive commentary. It looks like Gus Bus is going to take it with Burrow standing hand in hand. Looks like we're just going to lump this one up. I don't believe we're going to have a shot on target from here. I do not know as the clock creeps to 9:25 to have been played. Gus with his hands up. Hey, he likes free pizza on Fridays. Gus lumps it up to nobody in particular. It's cleared out, but there is a foul on Anel as Burnley take the lead against Cardiff inside of 10 minutes as well. We are finishing second, Maury Blade, after Wednesday, because if you're just joining us right now in this moment, they have declared the league over. Sheffield United will fight for second after last week's such decisive win for Sheffield Wednesday over Plymouth or Plymouth, however you want to say it. That Sheffield Wednesday will not be contested for the league title. They're going to give the league championship trophy to Hillsborough, where they can display it for everybody to come along and smile and touch the trophy and be like, look what is ours. The earliest crowned champions in championship history. Congratulations, Sheffield Wednesday. The Pigs, the Owls, they've done it, whatever you want to call it. Nothing but congratulations from the red half of Sheffield. See what I did there? Adrian says, I'm back to my happier self on these after last season. Yes, I am. As back to the game, nothing much has really happened. It's been more of a box battle. O'Hare is judged to be fouled by Jake Clark Salter. Always remember to say his three names, Jake, Clark, and Salter. So Blade Yards have a free kick just inside, actually in another dangerous area. It's almost in the same position where the Gus Bus took his free kick earlier. It's on the opposite side, though. It'll be on close to the screen. Okay, I now have the sound in my headphones. Hamer and Burrows over the ball on the left-hand side, about 23 and a half yards away from goal. They both look at each other. Burrows going to take this one. In swinger, low drive. It falls back to Blaster, but there's another foul in the books. The only one that seems to be defending currently is for QPR is Lewis Cook. Martins Fuentes is he has a pretty good fit. Adrian is on the Stella. He's on the Stella. I'm just because it's so early over here. I haven't cracked a beer. I've got to work later. I got a couple car detailing jobs, or a singular car detailing job this afternoon that I have to go to first, and then I will be on the beers this afternoon. As Callum O'Hare down the left-hand side. Blades break. He's got the overlap of Gus. Gus and the keeper! Keeper makes a toe! Keeper makes a toe! Big keeper! Big keeper! It's 2-0 Blades! We're going to beat them by 7-0! 7-0 incoming! Goal! Big keeper! Big keeper! Big keeper! Big keeper! Big keeper! Big keeper! Makes it Blade Yards! Blade Yards, too! Big keeper makes it 2-0 Blade Yards! And just like that, this one's gonna get out of hand here. We are Blades! We are Blades! We are Blades! 14 minutes, Big Keeper makes it 2-0 to the Red and White Wizards. Thank you for joining. Oh, Johan's in the chat. Aren't you at Turf Moor there, Johan? Aren't you at Turf Moor? Didn't go to the game. Okay, got back from Iceland yesterday. Okay. Your Burnley are winning 1-0. I have kind of kept that up to summarization. Sneaksby is happy. There is a free kick to QPR inside the Blades half. Helen says we're on our way to meeting our goals scored for the whole last season. Yeah, no kidding. Come on, first goal for Kefa. And I definitely got the game call wrong. That you did, Adrian. Yes! I need a cigarette. Anybody got a cigarette? I don't even think I spelled Kiefer Moore's. Yeah, no, I spelled Kiefer Moore's name wrong. Big Kiefer. Big Kiefer. It is K-I-E. Big Kiefer. Big Kiefer. Big Kiefer. Big Kiefer. Big Kiefer. What's embarrassing, dear Johan? Yo, Yanni. Simon says I'm on the Hollywood Nose Candy. You never know what you don't know. Johnny, again, what is embarrassing? We are back, and Chad lost his brains. Yes, George, you might be right. Up the blades. Burnley have passed the ball 3 times, and we're up 1-0. They're being battered. I am going to actually get rid of. I don't like how Paramount does it. I'm in the process in the next couple of weeks, guys, to be able to have all these games on individual TVs because we're moving, so I'm going to have a new setup. So I'm not using just one computer screen to get all 3 games. So I will be honest with you. I just took the Norwich Blackburn game off because there is no score in that. It's 0-0. So I took it down. If you guys want me to go back to Norwich along with keeping you updated at Bramall Lane, I will. But instead, I put Burnley 1, Cardiff on the screen just for Johan. Johnny says they're being battered by Cardiff. Sneaksby says the hype is real. And he might change his prediction from 3-0 to 5-0. You can't do it's locked in. Back to the game. Nothing's changed for the past couple of minutes. QPR have the ball, but it's in their own half. It's back to a walking pace. Clark Salter on the ball now. Just waiting for anybody for QPR to move. But that hasn't happened. They'll go back to the goalkeeper, Nardi, and over to Clark Salter and then to Paul. And then he is looking for Varane, but it goes out of play. Actually, he was looking for Lloyd. Excuse me. Let's see. We've got more comments coming in. Keep the comments rolling. Breaking news. Ban has just jumped in. His Reliant Robin car. He's bringing the trophy to S2. I don't know. It's going to be hard to pry. We're going to have to raise something up with the EFL to say, hey, can we, there's 40 as of match day 2. There's 44 games left. Is there any way we can not award them the trophy? Michael Cooper not starting. He'll probably start next week against Norwich. What are you talking about, Johnny? We're playing QPR. Is that who you're asking? Yeah, I don't think Adrian. You're probably right. I don't think he's going to be slotted in right now. He might. I mean, he was training with Plymouth, then he came in and was training with us. So he's just only been through the door for a couple of days. I think we'll give him a shot. Give him a shot against Norwich. Put him between the sticks. He might even have an injury. We don't know. It's the streaming app over here. Johnny's got. I'm about 18 minutes and 27 seconds in now. You're a little bit behind Sheffield United as QPR have a throw in inside United's half. Actually, ended up taking it about the halfway line. Back at the back here, it's honestly QPR look about the same as Preston. They haven't done anything going forward. Ball over the top. It is cleared back by JLT to Davies. Um, Jacob, I use a streaming app called Paramount Plus over here in the States. I don't know where you are. What you got? Wolves away in the Nobody Cares Cup. We got Barnsley away in the Nobody Cares Cup. Davo gets us back underway, and it goes back to Lewis Cook, who I think I've mentioned his name about 45 times. It's in the middle with Varane right now, and he's dispossessed by Vinny Souza. Our blaster over to now. Paramount Plus, Johan. Paramount Plus. Can you not get it? Is it on Sky Red Button or Sky Sports Plus? Not on actual Sky Football. Gilchrist over on the right hand side has the ball now. And our blaster chips it up to Big Kifa. It was offside. Helen asked about Kiefer Shiner. It's still there. It's still there. Now it's with Dunn at the back for QPR as they start. No, we can't get it over Sky Sports Plus. Maury Blade, what's it on then? Then over there. Yes, Johan, I do pay for Paramount Plus. It's only $5.99, $5, $6 over here a month. Lloyd on the left hand side now. He gets it back to Powell. And he's dispossessed. Actually, he's offsides as Andre Brooks won the ball back. So we will get us back underway. No games allowed for 1,500. Really? I thought that changed with this new package. John, yeah, you're late to the party. 2-0. Wow, you don't love the champion. Wow, don't you just love the championship? Yeah, I do. That's why I think it's the best league in the entire world. Championship is terrible. You can't watch every game. So you can't. So you guys that are watching the game right now in the UK. Oh, Cardiff, but he's offside. So you guys basically, if you're not watching me, you got to find an illegal stream to watch it on. That sucks. I thought they changed it up with the new game. Yeah, I know. It's crazy how much the streaming price has gone up. It's getting expensive, almost $230 over here in the States. It will always be a blackout 1,500. No kidding. Yeah, exactly. No, I understand, Johnny. I will keep you abreast of the situation. Still Burnley 1, Cardiff 0. Cardiff just had one in the back of the net, but was ruled offside. Here come the Blades up the other end. It is our blaster finds Harrison Burrows streaking down the left-hand side. He's going to low liner into the box and almost fell for big keeper by a deflection. Rib Rob says, "Hi guys, hello." Yeah, Maury. Yeah, that is absolutely absurd. I just want to know how I'm over here in the States and I can get coverage of 3 p.m. kicks, and you guys are there and can't do that. It doesn't seem fair to me. As we are just about to come to 23 and a half minutes, we are on it now. If you're just joining us, Gus Hamer gets us underway, opens the account in this game in the 7th minute, and then Big Kafa in the 14th minute makes it 2-0 Blades. And other than that, it's kind of toned down. Yeah, it's not really. It's almost been box to box. We just had a chance, but Kiefer was offsides, scuffed the shot to throw in just inside, or well, almost parallel with the edge of our box for QPR. Yeah, Luton dropped more points today. They drew this morning, the early game, the 12:30 kickoff. Yeah, you guys surprisingly, yeah, Cardiff's been on the ball a little bit more. Tim Moore's looking good. Big Kickford got the second goal, so he opens his Sheffield United account and he's off and running. He's going to be good. Um, yeah, he battered the hell out of Luton on Monday night. And that was away. That was away at Kenilworth Road too. Can get nothing. That is a joke. That is an absolute joke. So you're about 20 minutes. You're so Johnny, you're about 20 minutes because I'm about 24:30 right now. I won't say anything if they score then. I'm just going to watch. Uh Back with QPR's goalkeeper. It's the atmosphere's at Bramall Lane's kind of settled down a bit. Uh and it is a free kick to Dembele. Actually, it's a free kick to Queens Park Rangers. Queens Park and the Rangers. Jake Clark Salter. Loose Cook now. A lot of people in the chat in the room today. I got, last week was a slog. You always have to remember who started it all. Daddy did. It is a throw in to Sheffield United. Harrison Burrows will get us back underway. Throw in. Ball's going to get to Brooks. If Callum O'Hare gets on the end of it, if he makes a run, he gets nudged off of it by Varane. And we had a chance. We had a chance, and what a great start to the season. And Leeds are crumbling. No, Johnny, that's ruled offsides. At least the one that I saw. Really, Maury, are you trying to? Did you let it know your location, or are you using a VPN? Because that's weird. Johnny's upset about something. Oh, you're on about Blackburn. Oh, you're on about Blackburn. Okay. Yeah, Hamer's been bright there, Tim. He's looked bright when he's got into space. When he's got on the ball, the dude's been pretty good. QPR just like a mess. I will pass judgment though. I mean, they are giving Callum O'Hare great ball to Andre Brooks, who had acres of space, but he just put it. He just put it way wide and worked the ball back in our blaster, back to Souza, over to Callum O'Hare, over to Andre Brooks. Is he going to cross it or are you going to put a low liner in the box? He back to our blaster. It's going to be cleared out. It's going to be a throw into the Blades. Welcome. Welcome. I'll just say welcome. Welcome. Geo England country ball. Welcome in. We all love the opposing team being in the chat. It only ramps it up to 11. United just knocking the ball around at the back now. It's so Gussie Bus on the ball now. Frazier says, "Come on, you Blades." Oh, you got it. So, but it doesn't populate the EFL over there. That's crazy. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. Blades with the ball on the right hand side. Gilchrist come up with it. Souza's on the ball with it now. He gets pulled back. That's a foul. Wow, you were close to me in Atlanta. I'm in Charlotte there, John. I grew up in Detroit too. Yeah, all over the place. Hope you enjoyed it. Blades had a free kick and they just put it out of play inside QPR's half. Really, Johan? Really? Really? Huh. Okay then. Little bust up in the old Southampton Newcastle game, huh? Woking versus Gateshead. A little bit of National League. I'm all for it. Maurice's Chesterfield are doing well. Yeah, they should have a decent season in League Two. I mean, at the beginning of the season, they were tapped to go up automatically, bookies favorites. I did not, Fraser. As QPR, I mean this game has gone dull since the second goal went in. Nice little move. Oh boy. Yeah. Yeah. You're more than welcome to join. Chat it up. I don't want to put that on I don't want to put the scoreline of the Burnley game up. Yep, they just scored, Johan. 2-0 Burnley. Come on, you Clarets, is what he says. United go up the other way here. Kiefer's going to get on it. I think he plays on sides. There's no flag. No flag. Kiefer looking in the box. Kiefer in the box. Low liner across. Oh, Brooks could not get to. Hmm. On Tuesday, Wrexham played us, and we fought them when they scored their second. Yeah, I didn't see that there, honestly, because I didn't see the Wrexham game. Here you go, Johan. Your Clarets are 2-0 up against Cardiff. As QPR try to work the ball out of their half. It's over with Dunn now. Dun. Yeah, Fraser, I saw it was 4-2. They scored virtually the last kick of the game. Dun. Um, Johnny. Oh, Johnny. Oh, Johan. Oh, Johan. Oh, ball turned over. Oh, Andre Brooks put it through to keeper more, but I don't know what the hell he was doing. As of right now, no, Tim, I don't think because Vinny's playing good right now. Now, when and if we sell him, we'll probably put Peck in there, but hopefully we get some more money. You can buy another couple of players. Ball at the top of the box, and it's Lloyd on the ball now. He's going to have a rip butt dispossessed by Andre Brooks. Then he wins it back, and Nell clears it out. It's Callum O'Hare. O'Hare. How do you like me? How do you like me? O'Hare. Big Kiefer's being tackled. Gets dispossessed, and QPR have the ball back. Done on the ball again. United doing a bit of defending now. Anderson on the right hand side is going to try and is he going to dance inside? No, he stays outside. He dispossesses the ball. Burrows wins it, gives it to Sousa in the midfield. O'Hare comes up with it. And it is a free kick to Sheffield United. Actually, I think it's a throw. QPR have a player down. and it'll cause a stop in play. Field is down now. The training staff is out, or the medical staff is out. So about 10 minutes ago, what are your guys' thoughts? Put them in the chat. Put them in the chat. Put them in the chat. Can't believe I've almost been doing this for an hour here, guys. Thanks for all your help and all your support. Keep hitting the like button. Sheffield United do that as of right now, it doesn't look the QPR are going to, but it's still a long way. Still a long way to go. Field looks okay. Adrian, I don't know if he's gonna make. I necessarily wouldn't make any changes at halftime. I'd wait till about the 55th, 60th minute. Yep, Maury is completely right. Still a lot of ball game left. Burrows is going to get us back underway. And we are now back underway. It's Gilchrist on the far hand side. Souza, JLT, Burrows, Hamer. Great ball looking for O'Hare. He's just out of reach. Harrison Burrows clears the QPR pass and wins it back. Harrison Burrows, Souza. On the right hand side, and Nell's going to make a little bit of a run. Gilchrist falls in behind him, and he ends up passing it to Gilchrist. Burrows on the left hand side. Heyman. That entire right hand side. O'Hara gets dispossessed. He tries to win it back, but he loses out. Hamer tracking the ball down. Dun 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 down the right hand side. Cardiff just missed a boy, just missed again. Do we need any prayer? Scott says we took the foot off the gas. That's very evident in this one. Slowed down a lot. Do we need any prem loans looking at the current team? I mean, I'd like a few. I mean, I'd use all of them up. You can. Sam only needs Blaster score, and he nailed the score prediction. Let's see. QPR get his back gone. Back underway. After Kiefer Moore was fouled, but it was a free kick to QPR. So they're passing around at the back. Clark Salter, who's Cook. Back to Clark Salter. Dembele picking the ball up. Lloyd goes running down to the corner for QPR. He just took Elfie Gilchrist a little bit to town right there. But yeah, doing well. Yeah, you would like to think. I'm agreeing with you, Scott. You like to think that Raksaki is going to come on. Terrible corner from QPR. And Anderson took the corner and hurt himself. I think he pulled his groin. Yeah. He uh he pulled up mid kick. That's why the free kick was so bad. Yeah. I agree with you, Maury. Yep. Yeah, he'll come on this one. QPR evidently going to make a change for Anderson because he cannot continue. He played well last year. So it looks like Anderson's going to be a fair bit of added time here. As they slow it down, yep, we're just still tending to Anderson in the corner. So he will come off. Anderson, for those of you keeping score at home, that is Anderson off 25, Smith 11 on, or Smythe. Smythe. This is QPR's preseason was mid. I don't know what mid means. Uh, Beyond an extra 20 in the second half when we're here holding on to a win. Yeah, who's that sound like? Us last year. Johnny's to Southampton are in control against Newcastle. As of right now, QPR last in the championship. Maury Blade and all Wednesday fans said big scary championship. We won't survive. Don't understand. He was one of our best attack. He probably didn't want to play in the championship. Simple, Michael. It's the attraction of the Premier League. If we would have been in the Premier League again, or we would have stayed up, he'd probably be our player. A long throw from Smythe on the right hand side, trying to get in the box. Lewis Cook and Vinny are going at it. Davies comes away with it. High fly ball, deep center field. Brooks tries to come down with it. Keeps it in play. It is not off. He dispossesses the QPR defender and gets the ball back. And Varane just follows the hell out of Andre Brooks. Uh, Fraser's getting his prediction. John, I'm sorry, but this does not count. It had to be in before the first half whistle started the game. Fraser, you know the rules. You were here at the beginning. We won't. We'll go right back down. So all that injury time, and I believe they put the board up and says only 3 added minutes. So we are into added time. It's over everybody, but it's big key for more on the ball. Back by Burrows, over to O'Hare, Souza, O'Hare, R Blaster. Yeah, Souza got taken out. Scott, if you're still in the chat, did they say 3 minutes at a time? There was a free kick on Souza, left side of QPR's box. Burrow's going to take the free kick here. Nope, that was over everybody. And it's our blaster with the ball. Hamer. He tries to scoop it in there. It's cleared out by QPR, but they're kind of penned in. Adrian wants to finish 7th, settle the team. If it was 3 minutes, because they have it indicated on the screen, then we're about 30 seconds away from halftime. Here comes our blaster into Kiefer Moore. Kiefer Moore! Deflected. He had a shot, but it was deflected. He gets the ball back. He gives it back to Gus. Gus to O'Hare. Kiefer's got to make a run inside here. O'Hare and Hamer linking up. Sue's a little lazy to the ball. He still holds the ball up. Into our blaster. JLT. And now it was added 5 minutes, excuse me. So and now on the ball, now it's basically a walking pace. So we got just about a little under 2 minutes to go. Now over on the right-hand side for Gilchrist. Gilchrist working the ball to O'Hare, who's been lively. He has the ball a little bit knocked away from him. He gets it back. Andre Brooks on the right-hand side. Ticky-tacky through his toes. Back to O'Hare. Souza now on the ball. JLT. Burrows. All the way back to Davo. High fly ball. I don't know why Kiefer touched it. He was offsides. It's going to be a goal kick. Or, well, not a goal kick. It's going to be adjudged to be offsides by Kiefer Morris, the goalkeeper. Nardi takes it. He puts it in play. It's probably going to go out. It never does. Souza holds the ball up, wins it. It's cleared out by JLT to Kiefer. Souza comes crashing in. Actually, that was Burrows that came crashing in. Souza leaves a little bit short for our blaster. A little spinorama there from Dembele over on the right hand to Smythe, who's trying to work around Souza. He does. It gets cleared out for a corner off of Burrows. This is a good cross by Smythe. It was cleared away by Nell, and then Burrows tried to flick it over, but flicked it out of play. So this would be the last probably knockings of the half here. Dembele is going to take the corner right to Davo. Hands, and that will be half of my time. Half of my time. Half of my time. I tell you what, QPR has not looked good in this one. Gave him a halftime. If you are just joining us, thanks for joining us along on this journey. 2-0 Blades at halftime. The goal scorers are scrolling across the bottom of your screen. I am your hostess with the mostest, Chad Daddy Jarvis. Hamer in the 7th and Big Kafa in the 14th give us the 2-0 lead. QPR really hasn't laid a glove on us. Again, this is going a similar way that the Preston game went to start the season. I mean, Michael does have a point that Ipswich are doing what we should have did, but we were in a different spot than Ipswich. So put in the chat your thoughts. What are you going to change? What would you change? Um, it's I just think tamper expectations just a little bit. Just pump the brakes just a little bit. It'll once we face a little bit stiffer competition, which honestly, ooh man, Norwich next week, Watford the week after that. Um, Hull, Derby, Portsmouth, and Swansea. As I have the handy dandy fixture list. So we are here: Norwich, Watford, Hull, Derby, Portsmouth, Swansea. That gets you all the way into October. Next weekend, college football is back for all you college football enthusiasts. Maury is exactly right. We went up to pay off debts. That's what we did. Frazier says Peck in, O'Hare out. Went I went a close game, and after the first 20, we could have ran away with it. But we pumped the brakes and stepped back. Need to step it back up. Anthony Fairbrother, welcome to the chat. That's a new person that I hope we attract to a weekly audience. Bring Peck and Brewster on. I got that fixture list when United released the fixture list. I printed it out. I just copied it, printed it. Frazier said same about 65 minutes. Same thing as Frazier. Okay. I'd be thinking getting Souza off. He's getting too excited. You know what that means? It's gonna lead to a red card. Around the grounds in the championship, West Brom finished 0-0 this morning, along with Portsmouth and Luton. Right now, I will go through, starting with your halftime classifieds. Liverpool full-time result over Ipswich 2-0. Arsenal lead Wolves 1-0. Brighton lead Everton. All these are at halftime. Brighton lead Everton 1-0. Newcastle down to 10 men lead Southampton a goal to nil. In the 10th minute of added time, Forest lead Bournemouth 1-0. West Ham and Villa to kick later. In the world's greatest second division, full time from earlier, Derby 1, Middlesbrough 0, Portsmouth 0, Portsmouth 0, Luton 0, down to 10 men, West Brom 0, Leeds 0. Half times. All these results right now are halftime. Bristol City 2, Millwall 0, Burnley 2, Cardiff 0, Norwich 0, Blackburn 1, Plymouth 0, Hull 0, Sheffield United 2, QPR 0, Swansea 1, Preston 0, Watford 0, Stoke 0. Those are all half times in the second division. The third tier of English football. Full time from earlier. 1-0. Charlton 1. Leyton Orient 0. Shrewsbury 1. Peterborough 4. That's also full time from earlier. These are all halftime results around the grounds in League One. Blackpool 0. Stockport County 0. Cambridge United 0. Crawley Town 0. Huddersfield Town 1. Stevenage 0. Lincoln City 0. Barnsley 1. Mansfield Town 2. Burton Albion 1. Northampton Town 0. Exeter City 1. Reading 1. Wigan 0. Rotherham United 0. Bristol Rovers 0. Wycombe Wanderers 1. Birmingham 1. The world's best fourth division. Full time from earlier. Bromley 2. Wimbledon 0. Carlisle United 1. Barrow 0. All results in the second division are halftime scores. The fourth division, League 2, are halftime scores. Accrington Stanley 1, Harrogate Town 2. Bradford City 0, Salford 0. Colchester 0, MK Dons 0. Crewe 0, Chesterfield 4. Grimsby 1, Cheltenham Town 0. Morecambe 0, Gillingham 0. Newport County 0, Doncaster 1. Port Vale 0, Tranmere Rovers 0. Swindon Town 0, Waltham 2. In the fifth division, the National League, Boston United, all of these results are halftime. Boston United 0, Forest Green Rovers 3. Braintree Town 0, Yeovil Town 0. Eastleigh United 1, AFC Fylde 2. Ebbsfleet United 0, Barnet 1. Halifax Town 0, Aldershot Town 1. Hartlepool 0, Southend United 0. Rochdale 0, Dagenham Redbridge 0. Solihull Moors 0, Maidenhead United 0. Sutton United 4, Altrincham 0. Wealdstone United 0. Oldham 0. Woking down to 10 men 0. Over Gateshead 0. York City 0. And Tamworth 0. That are your halftime results from the top 5 divisions in England. Any other games you want me to find? Let's scroll back. I've missed a bunch of comments. Theo and Rafe watching with me. Can they get a shout out? A shout out to Theo and Rafe watching with the Cyprian Prince or King or Warlord or whatever he is. Anthony says 4-1 full-time prediction. That doesn't count because it wasn't in before the game started. Simon, au revoir. Off to watch daughter in her tournament. Enjoy the second half. Up the blades. Then we're arguing about other things. Adrian, second goal. There's Mr. Snyder. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to Mr. Snyder.
Hello.
How are you?
How about that first half?
Yeah.
Not too bad, eh?
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. As I said during the first half, and I'll give you the floor in a moment, we must temper our expectations because, again, the QPR team looks about as bad as Preston. They They haven't done anything. No attacking threat. I think they've only been in their box maybe 4 or 5 times in the first half.
Yeah, do
Nothing.
they even have a shot on target? I don't think they did.
If you the first minute there was a slow roller through
Yeah.
the gap into center
Y-
field, but Davo was right there to catch it. I don't believe they've had a shot, but your thoughts on the first half while I get some water.
Yeah, to a man, we were the better side. I mean, what is going on right now? This team looks like they've been playing together for 2 years, not 2 games. So Moore and Hamer, unreal. The little tricks and flicks that weren't coming off against Preston are now coming off, which is phenomenal. And I'm glad Kiefer Moore got on the score sheet. Souza putting in some right tackles,
Mhm.
and our blaster with some very incisive passes. The through balls that he's put in have been really, really good, and we've just not been able to get on it. Who knew that Big Kiefer had that decent of a cross on him, looking for Brooks at the back stick. Obviously, Brooks just wasn't able to get on it, but there was a moment where Brooks took down a ball that was like booted out by Davies and somehow kept it in play. And what skill from the man! So yeah, I have to say, like everybody at this moment, uh, nobody is lower than a 7 out of 10 right now for me.
Yeah, I mean it's been it's been a good half. I mean, after we got the two after we got the 2 goals, it became like watching paint dry. It just slowed down, but I mean,
Yeah,
that's United just saying, "We're not gonna worry about driving ourselves into the ground. If we have
yeah,
attacking chances, we will take them, but we're not gonna do anything fancy." I think I re you know, in a sense, the drop off of form in this game is to be expected because you're up 2-0. You're not really you're not really bothered by him, so why go full bore for it? I understand everybody wants to
yeah,
smash him, but there's not really any reason when QPR, as I did check while you were talking, no shots on goal, 3 total shots, but none of them were on target. So,
right.
yeah, I mean, it's this I have a feeling there's gonna be a lot of bad sides that are coming. If you put together a competent side, you can this year, you can probably make the playoffs starting to look like that. But as I said, we're only 2 games into the season.
Right,
Still a lot
right.
left, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, if you just look around the league and you're wondering like where the good sides are going to be. I mean, Leeds have not looked good in their first couple of games.
Mhm.
No goals today. They're losing players like there's no tomorrow. And yeah, I mean, I think this puts us in kind of puts us in a pole position to be really challenging for playoff positions, and maybe even higher.
Yeah. Yeah, you just you never know. We will see as the season wears on. You would think that we'll get more of a test away at Norwich next week.
Yeah, yeah,
But I mean, they lost the opening weekend against Oxford United. So I mean,
right.
honestly, there's no telling what to expect from all these teams. Like you got to at least put 5 or 8 games together in the league to make that decision. In my honest opinion,
I,
it's too
I, I
early to
agree with
tell.
you.
We could start off
Yeah,
like a bat out of hell for the first 5 games, and then lose the next 15 in a row and be middle of the table.
I will say though, I mean, it's kind of typical for Chris Wilder teams to just kind of get better as the season wears on.
Hmm.
Last year and 2021 being the exception, but
Yeah.
I'm really liking so far of what I've seen about how we've set up. We're so positive attacking. And it just kind of fills me with confidence, after watching the utter dross that we had to put up with last season, to watch fun, attacking minded football, while also still being very competent defensively is just a breath of fresh air.
Yeah, yeah, it is good. I mean, and it's we're not seeing many attacking um attacks from QPR and even Preston to put the back line under any pressure. I mean, it's
Yeah.
every time they put a ball in, Anel had a diving header to clear a ball out there towards half, but other than that, they haven't put a foot wrong. And I mean, unless something changes and QPR make a couple of subs or change something up in the second half, this thing's going to be a snoozer in the second half.
Yeah, I'd like to see United try to go for and get a third. I do think that we want it to be comfortable. I actually kind of do expect QPR to score at some point. I think there'll be a minor mistake, but yeah. Hello, Johnny. Hello.
We
Hello.
are about to get this bad mamma jamma back underway. Left United will be kicking left to right, QPR right to left, and we are back underway in the second half of, hopefully it's not a boring ace game, but we shall see, as United probably will try to be the better side. Kiefer Moore getting back a lot in attack or in defense a little bit, coming deep to pick the ball up was something that I noticed in the first half. Burrows played okay. Gilchrist got beat a couple times. They QPR do have some speed down the wings, and
Yeah.
they really exposed. I wouldn't say exposed, but they worried the wingbacks a little bit. Dublin Blades in the chat. Sorry, I'm going to have to miss you today. I'm out in Dublin's fair city, unsupervised, so I could get Chad taking off his shirt about 10 this evening. If you do, please send me a picture. I would love to see it. Just hammer it. You didn't Dublin's probably in and out. That was his one deal. I wanted to ask him how his door frame installation was going from last weekend. Did he fall off a ladder?
Door frame watch 2024.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty much started how I thought it would be. An attacking-ish move from QPR down the right. And now got flat-footed, but it's cleared away. But the one thing I will notice, and every time QPR took the ball off of us, we got it right back.
Yeah. You're absolutely right. We don't look like we give up when we lose the ball. We just go right back to pressing.
Yeah, exactly. It's like as soon as we give the ball away, bang, Arblaster's back on it. Sousa's back on it. Andre Brooks is back on it.
Sousa was really good in that first half. He was so decent.
Wilder's got some big old titties on it, man. Wow, he kind of looks like me. He needs to go up a size in his shirt.
Here's O'Hare out on the left for Hamer.
Yeah, Burnley game, Johnny, hasn't started yet. Everybody at Turf Moor left. It's completely empty. They said because you're not there, that's why they're leaving. They just kicked off. They said they had a missing Johan the Great sign up at halftime. They flashed. Said if you've seen him, let him know, or let us know. Let the authorities know. We haven't seen him in a month.
He was on the back of a milk carton.
Yeah, on the back of a milk carton, and they put the missing sign up at the stadium. So everybody in Turf Moor is aware that you are not there now, Johnny.
I'm kind of curious. Like, is that something that here's QPR making a pretty incisive move? Yeah. Is that something that happens in England? Did missing kids go on the back of milk? I'm pretty sure that's like an exclusive to the United States sort of thing. I'm relatively certain.
I would imagine. They probably utilize like the newspaper or something. Yeah. I mean, because we utilized the newspaper. Maybe it's just the United States that did the milk carton thing.
Yeah,
and everybody else used the newspaper, but I don't know. I can't say I've never gone missing before in my life, so I would not know.
You planning on giving yourself a haircut there, Chado?
Yeah, I might. I don't know what kind of scissors these are, though, because they got a hole in them. And they're called minute.
Corner comes in. Corner. Yeah.
Did you see where Anderson strained his groin from the corner?
Yeah. Yep.
That was unfortunate for QPR. Very unfortunate. Here we go. Whoa! That should be at least a stoppage in play. We should have won the ball back. He got hit. Yeah, Helen's never seen missing kids on milk cartons. God, how low have we sloped here? Jackie Long throwing a little bit of pressure. He's going to dump it down. But it should have been a foul on Anel. He got like racked across the nose. Whoa! Whoa! Keefe hit the deck, man. That's a long fall for a tall man like that.
I think you're a couple seconds ahead of me. And so when I'm hearing you go, whoa, I'm like, what's happened? Have we scored?
No, we have not scored. You see Kiefer hit the deck, though? That's a long fall for an individual stature.
Yeah.
Here they come down the right-hand side. It's done. Dembele blocked off. Callum O'Hare. O'Hare. He's a jackrabbit. That's what a hare is called, isn't it?
I think that's kind of an apt comparison, too, because he's very quick.
Yes. He's
got a lot of agility.
There you go. I found the nickname for him, the jackrabbit.
The jackrabbit.
I like that. The old jackrabbits. It's exclusive. We've got Sith Lord saying it's exclusive to America, missing on milk cartons. Man, who would have thought you would have found? See, you learn something every day, you know. Whoa! If Chad cuts any more hair off the top of his head, I'm gonna need sunglasses for the streams. Yeah, hell yeah, dude! Look at that 5 that I could roll with. You know, imagine me bald.
Here's Burrows down the left.
Did you re up your stream to catch up to me?
Yeah, I think so.
More. This is
Mel out on the right.
We're on 6.
Go on, Brooksy. Come on.
Oh,
good pass.
No, dude. What the hell?
Oh, O'Hare was in. He was in like Flynn right there. That
was great.
Fantastic pass from Brooks. Good through ball.
Yeah,
all he needed was a little dink, but it's a good tackle. It's a good tackle at the end of the day.
He played the ball too heavy touch, first touch. If he didn't take such a heavy, that's 3. Because Big Keith is waiting in the wings.
Yeah.
What do you think about Burrows being our set piece taker?
It's interesting, you know, because I mean, he can put in a right cross. I do think we have more talent now that can take set pieces, maybe than, in the last few years, I'd say. Corner
back
comes
post!
in.
No, dude, that was terrible.
Really, really poor from O'Hare on the header there. Not his game. Not his game at all.
Here, if anybody's asking, the Oats is still here.
Do the oats get more binding, or is that just? I don't know.
Cheese? I was actually wondering. It's kind of like the cracker thing. If you eat them, is it really hard to talk?
Here's Souza now. Burrows. I'm sorry, Arblaster. Burrows.
Actually, they ain't bad. They're a little dry.
Anel, Gilchrist, Brooksy, and he's giving the ball away. And QPR are going to start down pitch now. Out on the left for Lloyd.
I feel like a horse.
Over into the center of the park here for... Who's number 4 for them? I don't have him on my...
That's number 40. That's Moran.
Oh.
Jack Colback's number 4, but they didn't make a sub. They did make a sub. They took Moran off.
Okay.
And they put Jack Colback on.
Yeah,
Barely's up 3-0. Brand 40 for you, Helen. Keeping score at home, Brand 40 off, Colback 4 on. That was a halftime sub by QPR. A little bit more defensive stature there for QPR.
QPR have a corner now.
Scott Parker is such an... Oh, man, he's so ugly looking.
Dembele to take the corner here. Ball goes in.
Heads
go up. And it's not cleared out yet.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah, it was a shot by Field. Goes out off Jackie Long, throwing out for another corner for Queen's Park Rangers.
I'm eating these oats.
You're just eating oats.
Yeah.
like
They're
a
dry, but they're
horse,
good, man.
like a horse.
Mhm. I should do it. If I could fit my face in there, I'd be like a horse. I can't put my face in there.
Dembele to take the corner now. Ball goes in, heads go up,
Oh!
and it's a goal for QPR, and it looks to be
No, that's
no,
done.
it was done. Yep, Dunn who scored it. So United concede their first goal of the season. It's off of a set piece,
He just never
and
got landmarked. He just flicked it
yeah,
on.
the woes seem to continue for United from last season on set pieces.
Yeah, he just didn't really defend it very well.
Yeah.
Was it 55 minutes?
Yeah, on 55.
All right. Is
All
the
right.
comeback on?
Play restarted. Davies boots it down pitch. Looking for more to get on it, but finds Dembele. Now Gilchrist. Blaster. He was fouled. Blaster still going. Blaster over for Hamer. Hamer. Oh, good. Decent cross. Just nobody was able to get on it. Yeah. Yep.
John says we need Brewster on though. That'd be something I never thought I'd hear.
If we go up 3-1, I say maybe bring on Brewster, but I think we need to handle business right now. We
don't
kind
think
of
QPR's gonna score another one.
We kind of fell out of third gear, so we need to get back up into the gear that we were in the first half.
I just don't think. I think like Kiefer's telling him to settle down now. I think that's what's gonna happen. Just gonna settle down. QPR didn't offer anything coming out of the second half. They haven't been better in the second half. It's been the same team for QPR. They just got lucky on the corner.
Yeah.
That's all it was.
No, I agree. I think we need to increase our play,
Brought to you by Oats. My
Jackie
mouth is
Long.
so dry. My mouth is so dry I can spit right now.
You don't have a beer on you or some water or something?
He's trying to choke him down.
Here's Blaster now in midfield. Hamer.
The third one for Burnley
good pass
was good.
from Gilchrist. Brooksy now taking on 2. Good job still with Brooksy. Oh. Really decent from Brooks. Really, really decent. United have a corner, like basically right at the corner flag.
They give a corner. They give a throw.
Throw right at the corner flag. JLT in for the long throw, I believe. Yep.
I just dumped the thing right over the line.
He's gonna lump it into the box.
This is going to be a long throw.
Yes, sir.
Scott says Robbo really annoys him. More. Yep, that wasn't good.
Yeah. Decent header from Big Kafa.
Jimmy
and
Dunn
here comes
scored.
QPR, who have an opportunity to break right now.
He'll mess up. Yeah. What a good tackle by.
Good tackle from Souza.
And then Kiefer's back playing defense. I like that.
Yep. You like to see that? QPR still with the ball. It's Cole back now. Over for Dunn. And they work it back.
I don't feel so good. I'm going to put on 48 hours. 48 hours. 40? We're going to solve a mystery. Blackburn are beating Norwich. So that should say something.
I didn't check the scores. Were Norwich up in that game?
No, it's 1-0 Blackburn right now.
Okay. Here's Dembele down the side, and Gilchrist pushes him over. Was that given as a foul?
I believe so. Yeah, they're going to call
Sorry,
it
that was
foul.
yeah, that was Powell.
Pow!
Powell.
Blackburn go ahead without Sammy Schmudic.
So yeah, Sousa is playing good in this match. Yeah, and he was good last week too. Yeah, I agree. I agree, Scott. I do think that a couple of changes are probably coming. We'll see what
Chad,
Wilder
you must be
does.
on the spectrum a little bit. What is a little bit? Or what's a spectrum?
I believe he's saying you have autism.
Oh, probably. I have no idea. Never been diagnosed.
All right, here is Dembele to take this free kick down the left. Ball goes in, and it is out for a goal kick.
Yeah, that was pathetic. That was pathetic.
Yeah, looking for Dunn again, but
Whoa.
yeah, it's just not covered very well by JLT. More lucky than anything.
They've made two QPR Geo England country ball. They've made two. Anderson got hurt. That was the first sub, and then Colback at halftime. Or Smythe for Anderson, Colback for Varane. Whoa. Just should have just let it go. Yeah, okay. Smart.
Yep. Decent play from
hello,
Burrows.
let it go out of play. Hello.
And
Saito's coming on.
Yeah, the
Saito.
Japanese is he Japanese? Yeah, I believe.
Yeah.
I believe so. They just picked him up, I believe, right?
Yeah, what was it, last week or all the days have run together for me, so the weeks turned into years basically for me. Yeah, I just got him. He hasn't come on yet.
No. But they're making preparations to bring him on.
Well,
he'll give them a little something different, I think.
We're on 60 minutes. Surely to God, we're going to start making some changes.
Yeah.
Racking, he's out, is probably going to come on. Rackham, he's out.
That was a decent tackle from Harrison Burrows.
Whoa, that should be a foul.
Oh, ow. Oof. He got stepped on by Dunn there. I don't know how that's not a card right there.
Oh, he's not. He's just warming up.
Yeah.
He's not going to come on. I wonder if we see. Yeah, I don't know. Brewster, Raksaki, Peck will probably come on. Slimani will probably come on.
Yeah, I mean, so
anybody except for Trusty.
It's been asked who's on the bench: McCallum, Suter, Raksaki, Honest Ben Slimani, Marsh, Trusty, and Peck all on the bench. So not a bad bench, actually.
Yeah, considering this level of play.
Yeah. Yep.
Man,
but QPR have kind of been, having the majority of possession here as they're kind of fapping
they're not
about
doing it.
The back. Right. Yeah. Gotta let me finish my thought, man. They're not doing anything with it right now.
It's just similar to the first half. It was so boring.
Yep.
So I guess the
pullback, Dembele out on the right. Go ahead.
I guess CBS is Paramount Plus.
Yes.
It has a Golazo network, whatever the hell that means.
Dunn puts in a ball and it is cleared out, but only as far as Paul.
Ooh, good win.
And now,
come on, play that.
Now Moore's on it.
That was
over
terrible.
for O'Hare, but Gus gets on it and.
How was there no? Oh, that is.
Yeah, that was a foul.
Back to what I was saying. This Golazo network has Norwich, and Blackburn. That must be the actual cable channel, and we must be on Paramount Plus. I mean, all of these
Yeah.
are on Paramount Plus, but CBS Sports Network must be, whatever. Did you have sound at the beginning of this game?
No.
Neither
No.
do I. For like the
I,
first
I had
17 minutes.
I had the sounds of the crowd, but no no commentary whatsoever.
Yeah.
And we have a player down right now. Can you see who that is? It's for QPR.
That's Lewis Cook, it looks like.
Yeah,
Yep,
that's
that's
what
who
I
it
thought.
is.
Yep.
Callum O'Hare almost broke his neck.
Yeah, he fell on him. Yeah, he looks like he's in some discomfort right now. Be interesting. I mean, if you're Chris Wilder, Chad, do you make some subs right now?
I mean, yes. I mean, but also QPR is not worrying us one bit. They have one spot of play, one shot, one goal.
Yeah. Yep, I
Other
agree.
than that, they haven't done anything. So you're almost in a box. Yeah. Do we go more defensive or do we put the likes of Raksagi? I particularly don't think Gilchrist has played very well today. So, I mean, Brooks, Scott says in the chat, Brooks has been quiet. He's had a few opportunities. But,
Yeah.
I mean, you
I
haven't
mean,
seen Frey today
he,
for QPR either. So they haven't, nothing. It's not really
look,
doing anything.
Brooks has exhibited a little bit of decent skill when the ball is, come to his feet, but we haven't made a lot of incisive moves down the right. A lot of our moves, and obviously both of our goals have kind of come from the left-hand side.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to take this opportunity to go to the John.
Yeah. Cook is back up. And it looks like QPR is about to make a substitution. I believe it will be for the injured Cook, who is coming off now. And who is going to be coming on? Yeah. Is Cook going to be able to continue? Probably. Looks like he is going to be able to continue. So 28 Lloyd coming off. And we have 14 Saito coming on. Chad, I muted you because I could hear your conversation.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
And Dembele, it looks like, is coming off. I thought he had a pretty decent game for QPR, but they are bringing on
Solar for Dembele. Solar 18 for Dembele. 7.
All right.
Sunday. Josh Sargent just scored for Norwich.
United on the ball. Pass in for Hamer. Out
Lloyd
to
came
Burrows.
That was Lloyd 28 for Saito. A great ball from Norwich won the ball back and then slots it right home to the American Josh Sargent.
Here's Brooks.
American.
Now it's with Blaster out on the left here for Burrows. Hamer back for Robinson.
Saito.
Souza. And Anel, and he's going to carry it.
Wow.
Ooh. Yikes, that was a hard collision there, and I think Blaster got the worst of that. Hopefully he's okay.
He just told him to go F himself. I think that's what he said. He turned around and said, go F yourself.
Oof. Yeah. Blaster looks to be okay though.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, so Chad, we haven't really gotten into it on this live stream, but as far as the moves that United have made thus far, um, what do you think we need at this point? You think we need another striker? Do you think that Brewster is going to be good enough cover for Big Kefa?
No. No, I think we need about. Honestly, you're going to be shocked by how many players I'm going to say. I'm going to say we still need 5 or 6. We're
Really?
not going to happen. It's not going to happen.
No,
We
it's
might
not.
get 1 or 2, but I
Yeah,
just think we need about 5 or 6 more players.
yeah,
I wouldn't just have one. I wouldn't bring one striker in. I'd probably try and bring 2. I get some more midfield cover, and some more defensive cover. That's just
yeah,
two of each of those spots, and I'd be fine.
yeah. Ball has gone out of play, and Burrows is going to take this throw in.
This game is so boring. Golly, is it boring?
Yeah, I mean, it's really kind of just slowed here.
I mean, if we didn't have a lapse on the corner, it'd still be 2-0, and it would be just absolutely boring. They've made what? Have they made all 5? They made 4 changes and have not changed their side one bit.
Yeah.
Lyndon Dykes and all his tats are gonna come on.
Big Kefa on it now. Into space for, I think that was Vinny Souza, but yeah, he apparently fouled his man, and QPR come with it again.
Yeah. Yeah, apparently that was an awkward setup there.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how they juxtaposed that was a free kick to
Neither do I.
Queens Park or Rangers.
Here's Saito down the
Saito!
left here. He gets into the box. Saito
Has a rip
looking for
rare.
Hamer for Big Kefa. Kiefer gets tackled.
No, what the hell happened there? Was he offsides?
He looked to be on for me.
Oh no, he tripped him. Hamer tripped the guy off screen. You can't see. Took him down, so they put Gus in. Gus Bus goes into the yeller card. Yeller card at 72 minutes for
For what? For what?
He tripped his man away from the play. That's what caused the whole buildup. That's what stopped the whole buildup.
That just looked like a coming together. I don't think there was anything intentional about it.
Well, I'll give you the ref's address. You can fly over and beat the absolute hell out of him. Tell him you got it wrong. Make him spit his teeth out. You want me to call him right now and tell him to practice spitting his teeth out?
Yeah. United have a throw in on the left-hand side. Burrows is going to put it in for more. Back for Burrows. Cross pitch for all the way back for Adam Davies. He's just going to boot it long. Hope
DeVoe.
that Big Kiefer
there he is.
Get on it. And it is Burrows now. And that'll go out for a throw-in for QPR. And down pitch here for Saito. That was a really nice ball. Saito is going to pass for Powell, and that's a right tackle from Ollie Arblaster. That's a really, really good tackle. It'll go out for a corner. Yeah. I mean, that probably should have been...
Struggling.
Blaster does?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Thigh injury.
Yeah, maybe we want to think about bringing City Peck in. Yeah, I mean, Adrian, I'm inclined to agree with you. I do think we should probably get the subs ready. I mean, we're on 73 minutes, you know. Ball comes in. It's cleared out.
Oh, it's staying out the line.
Oh,
Saved by Davies.
yeah, good save. That was Solar with the shot in the
Stellar.
75th minute. Cellar. Cellar door, the most beautiful phrase in the English language. Yeah, that's good reaction from Davies. I was convinced that was twos right there.
Two's apiece. Nah.
Burrows clears down pitch. More chasing. And that'll go out for United throw.
Fouls that one off.
Fouls it off. Baseball, little baseball.
Yeah, fouls that one off.
Here's O'Hare.
Jackrabbit.
O'Hare.
Shoot!
Blaster.
Shoot!
Shot. Oh, it's blocked, but...
Come on again, shoot!
Oh,
no! How the hell did it not go in? How the hell did it not go in? That's a foul. How the hell did it not go in?
More. I mean, that was our best move of the half right there. That was Robinson for Blaster, back for... Oh, no, that was Burrows. And the ball went in, and then, you know, Moore bungles his man over, and that's the foul. Yeah, but very nice from Blaster. Very, very nice. Decent move from United there. And Burrows is going to commit a foul out on the left-hand side.
Norwich, you've turned it around. It's 2-1.
Wow.
Alfie Gilchrist coming off for the big towering Harry Suter.
So my question, does that mean that we're going to move to a back five? Or do you put do you play Anel out on the right here? It's going to be interesting to see how he's set up with this change.
Well, it looks like Suter's in the middle there because he's paired up with Anel. Psycho! Pump fake. That's a little pump fake right there. You see him hit him with a little pump fake? I got it. Yep. Pump fake. Rotate. Oh, hold on. Yep.
Ball goes in. Heads go up. Cleared for the moment. Ball goes back
big
in.
Towering feller. And a big towering feller.
Hamer clears all the way back. Powell now on it. And yeah,
Jackrabbit knows how to get a foul too.
Yeah, he does. He does. He's got that Prem quality foul drawing, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Anel now. Over for Big Kafa. Back for Anel. Souza. Suter. Robinson.
Suter.
Burrows. Moore.
Sure.
O'Hare. Back for Robinson. All the way back for Davies. Suter now. He'll just boot it up pitch, but that'll get headed down.
Here he comes, dude. He's like a gazelle. He looks like a gazelle. Give it to him. Shoot.
Brooks out on the right into the box. Brooks trying to take on his man. Brooks. And goes out. And that'll be a throw in for United. Did he just put that out
for a corner or a throw?
A throw.
Oh, yeah, okay. Damn, why the hell did he do that?
Yeah, that'll be a throw for United and Ahmed Hadzic.
I mean, with the amount of height we have with Suter, Anel, and Big Kafa, I mean, hell, that's got to be the tallest. It's got to be the tallest trio of players in the championship.
Frey tackles, put in a tackle on our Blaster, and there'll be a free kick in a pretty good position. Oof, he just bungles him over.
Yeah, I mean, he ran
Didn't even through. So this will be a good opportunity to get the combination of Anel, Harry Suter, Big Kafa, and Jackie Longthrow in the box here. And Gus Hamer will take it as we're just about in the 80th minute here. And here comes Hamer's free kick from the right-hand side.
I'd run a pump fake like QPR did. Pump fake. Pump fake.
Yeah, I'd like to see Raksaki come on for about 10 minutes here. I think that would be nice. Maybe you don't think he'll come on?
I mean, yeah, maybe at the very end, so everybody can see him. Be like, oh my god, we got somebody. That was terrible. We have got to work on the old set pieces.
Agreed.
I mean,
ball cleared out too easily. Nobody really getting on it. And he didn't beat first man really, did Gus?
No, you got that. You got that big of a trio of men in the box, and you don't do anything with it.
Here comes Dunn down the left, a cross put in, cleared out for a second, but it's out on the left for Saito here. And he's gonna beat Anel, try to cross it in. And it's headed over the bar. But I think it also that was Fry. And that'll be a corner for QPR.
First touch of the game in our box.
Yeah. I think Davies actually would have had that covered. I'm pretty sure.
They gave that a corner. They say Suter touched it.
Yeah, I think they're saying it went off of Suter's head. I'm pretty sure. Seems like there's a few more instructions going on here. Some arguing being done. Who's getting a yellow here?
Yeah, Cole back. He's gone!
Oh.
He's gone! Rackham, he's out! Rackham, he's out! You are out of here! Yeah, it's a second yellow.
So QPR down to 10 men with about 9 minutes of normal time left to go. I didn't even see what happened. Did you see what happened there, Chado?
He called his mother a bad word.
Yeah, you know that for a fact.
He knows where he was last night. He knows where the ref was. He knows where the ref was last night. Yeah, that's what he said.
Colback was really Marty after that. Really, really Marty. So this corner is about to come in from Smith.
There we go.
In,
high ball, center field, and we're going to redo this one.
Yeah, that's another corner.
Lyndon Dykes and all his tattoos. The tatty daddy's coming in.
Gus is going to clear this
out.
What
the hell is now?
We were in the ascendancy there. What the hell?
Little sneaky items there.
Wait, how is this a corner again? I don't understand this. What's going on? Jackie Longthrow is arguing with the referee. The ball was cleared out. It was cleared out by Gus. How is this a corner again?
I think it's a retake.
A retake?
Yeah.
For what, though? Very, very weird. Bizarre little sequence right there. But at any rate, Smith is going to take this again.
Queen's Park Rangers.
Ball
Back
goes
post.
In. Good header. Good header from JLT. Really, really good header. I think they're going to try to take a long throw. Nope, they'll take it short here.
What in the hell is going on here now? Okay, so City Peck
United are making some
and
changes.
Slimani
That's what's
coming
happening.
on.
Yep.
Tyrese Dolan's coming in too. Lyndon Dykes for Frey. It is Dykes 9 on, Frey 12 off. Andre Brooks off. That's Brooks 35 off for City Peck, I believe.
Yeah. And I mean, it's good that he's getting a cameo now after
So
what he
Peck.
did in the week in the cup.
So Somani's
More is
coming
off.
on for O'Hare. Somani
I'm sorry.
for
O'Hare is
O'Hare.
off.
And then Brooks for Peck. Or Peck for Brooks, I should say. So 35 Brooks off. 42 Peck on. O'Hare 10 off. Somani 25 on.
Yeah, I mean, John, I agree with this. I really think we should be doing a little bit better. Just a little bit. Here comes the long throw now from Smith.
Yep.
He's doing all their set pieces. So, yeah, Scott's right. No Raksaki today. Ball goes in. Heads go up. Headed out. And Blaster will clear. Slimani now.
God, Kiefer Moore looks like he's running like he's got to poop. God, he runs so bad. He looks like he's prairie dogging running.
Here's Honest Ben Slimani for Vinny
Oh my God,
Souza.
it's terrible. I've never seen anybody run so bad like that.
Vinny
I gotta
Souza
poop.
now. Blast. Here's City Peck on it. Out on the right for Anel. Back for Suter. JLT. In for Blaster. Slimani now.
Why, man? I
Slimani
want to see a score here
for
up and down.
Peck.
He just had a
Anel
just had a freaking rip
just, yeah.
of a cross.
He crossed for absolutely nobody. It's not really his game, is it? He's in a
No.
very awkward position because he's out on the right, basically, for Gilchrist.
So City Millwall's 4-3. That sounds like a way more entertaining game than this. Here we go. Here we go.
Hamer. Oh. Hamer just.
Did you get a corner or no?
Yeah. I think we got a corner. Hamer just steals the ball off of Dunn, keeps it in play, walks the line, does his man.
I'll walk the line.
Yeah. And Hamer's going to take this corner. Come on, we've got a bunch of big lads in there. Put the ball on
probably
Suter's
take this
head.
thing short.
Nah. Ball goes in. Heads go up.
Drive by.
And
I think you
Moore
just missed it.
Yeah, I think Moore just misses out here. It was a good cross. Yeah. Oh no, that's off the head of the defender, and that probably should have been another United corner. QPR are in here.
Oh boy, that was
QPR.
a huge mess up in the back. Lyndon Dykes ties it.
Wow.
Lyndon Dyke ties it. This baby is going to finish 2-2.
Wow. Oh, unbelievable. Unbelievable. And we'll be.
I don't know what was going on with the defender there.
He looked to be in an offside position too. On top of it,
Jackie Longthrow got beat like an absolute drum.
very poor. Very poor. Yeah, we were in the driver's seat for most of this game. And they've had 2 chances and they've scored. Yeah, I mean, I agree. How have we conceded with 10 men? Yeah, not a great second half, agreed. All right, so we'll get started again here. We'll probably have about 4 or 5 minutes of stoppage. And here is Suter, JLT, Anel, on his Ben Slimani, Anel.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Yeah, I think we fell back down into second gear in this half.
I don't even think we made it out of second gear in the first half. I just think we've stayed the same. We haven't improved.
Here's Anel, puts in a cross. It's headed out. And that'll be a throw in for the Blades.
Making more changes.
Who's coming off here?
You can't. Brewster and Raksaki are coming in.
All right. Well, we'll get a little cameo from Raksaki and Brewster and Vinny Souza.
Souza for Rakami's out.
All right. Well, let's see what this young lad can do. How many minutes? 6 minutes? Is that what it is? Yeah. All right.
8 minutes.
Yeah. 8 minutes? Wow. All right. Plenty of time to get a goal here. It's on its Ben Slimani trying to put in a ball for City Peck, but here's Harrison Burrows. He's losing out here. Saito, I believe. And that'll be a goal kick for the Blades.
That's surprising.
Yeah, I mean, I thought that was going to be a corner for sure.
Corner.
8 minutes. 8 minutes. Come on. Come on, you Blades. I mean, Saito was in an offside position for me there. Should have never happened. Should have never happened. Here's Suter. Out for Jackie Longthrow here. Jackie Longthrow going on a little run. Brewster coming way deep. Slimani. Raksaki. Take him on, lad. Go on. Go on. Raksaki puts in a good, decent cross, but Saito's going to clear this. Suter now. Slimani. Our Blaster. Blaster now.
Shoot the damn thing. Come on, Raksaki.
Raksaki.
Pathetic.
Oh, oof. Looked to be a cross, but yeah, it's over the goal. Yeah, some good moves here, but come on. Got to do better. Got to do better.
I don't know why he just let him lay it on the floor to Brewster. Brewster surely would have just missed the net completely, not shanked it over.
Yep. And here comes some time wasting from Nardi. But you have to feel it should have never come down to this. It really shouldn't have.
Yeah, I mean, it's just they didn't elevate their game. They just stayed the same the entire thing.
Yeah.
The entire game.
Yep.
And QPR changed a few things and it worked. But
Yep.
they've only had 2 shots on goal and 2 goals.
Unbelievable.
That's why I love this division.
Ball's cleared all the way back. Jackie Longthrow throws it deep. Brewster trying to get on it. And that'll go back to Nadri, the keeper, who slips as he just kind of boots it down pitch. Here's Blaster on it now. Out for Raksaki. Taking on his man, Raksaki. Puts in a cross, but it's kicked out by Clark Saltier. Yeah,
Jake Clark Salter.
and that'll be a
Clark
corner.
A, because it has an E at the end of it.
Surely we can get something in the box. Come on. Ball goes in, heads go up.
We got all that height, and we didn't hit one of them. Damn.
Nope.
I don't think Burrows is a.
Hamer's going to get on this for Blaster, but yeah, good advantage played by the referee out on the right-hand side for Burrows. Ball goes in, back stick, and that's going to be a corner. That should be a corner.
No, I think it's a goal kick.
It's a goal kick, though. Should have been a corner. If we draw this game, if we can't score in the next few minutes here, I absolutely agree. This is a really poor result. Ruben, there's about 3 minutes of stoppage probably left at this point. There were 8 minutes added on as well. So here come QPR now. And that's going to get booted out by Field. And United will have a throw-in. Field. We're going to start with it from Davies to Suter.
Shooter.
Here's Slimani. Peck now. Slimani. City Peck. Blaster. City Peck. Go on, Peck.
Took a massive deflection, that one there.
Yeah. Yep. Yes, it did. United win it back. Here's Hamer.
Quit trying to shoot the damn ball with 5 guys in front of you, Gus. Golly.
Raksaki now out on the right.
Come on. Brewster. Here's Brewster's chance to miss. And there it is.
Wow. But it's a corner. Come on.
Tick,
2 minutes
tick,
of
tick,
stoppage
tick,
left.
Tick, 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 tick. Kurjan Aston just scored against South Shields. It's 2-1.
What league was that?
That is the National League North Division.
All right.
The 6th division.
I'm not as familiar with the clubs in the 6th tier. Ball goes in. Heads go up. It's out. Oof. Really stuffed. Really
Hamer,
stuffed.
that was pathetic.
Yeah, that was very poor from Hamer.
I mean, I would have never shot that. There's too many bodies in the way. They're never going to go on goal.
More time wasting. He should get a yellow for this. For all that time wasting.
That's about it. I mean, by the time they...
Ball goes forward, has to go forward here. Hamer's now on it. Out on the right. Oh.
Slimani, what in the hell was that? All right, that should be it.
That should be it, yeah. Nobody wants to come claim this. Hopefully the ref adds just a little bit of extra time for maybe one more opportunity for the Blades. Nope, his whistle's in his mouth, so I think this is going to be it. Yeah,
Blackburn and Norwich 2-2 as well.
Brewster. Oh.
Hamer has probably by a mile been our worst player today.
You think?
By an absolute country mile. Him or Harrison Burroughs have been absolutely pathetic.
I mean, Hamer scored, and he set up.
He has that's full time. I'm saying as a whole, he took one shot. He had one chance, but he didn't do anything else.
Full time. Poor. Yeah, poor second half. As good as the first half was, the second half was just as poor.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully this is a little bit of the realization that, hey, we're not going to set the world on fire like everybody says. It's going to take a bit to get the ball rolling downhill. You should have
Yeah.
won, but you didn't. But I mean, everybody's going to say the old analogy, oh, it feels like 3 points dropped, because it was. You had the game in the bag.
Yeah,
And then you switched off.
it's definitely 2 points dropped for sure.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, we were the architects of our own destruction here. You know,
Yes.
just really some terrible decision making, and QPR will feel like they've gone into Bramall Lane and come away with a big moral victory.
Yeah, that sums it up. But I mean, that's why they don't crown a champion after 1 week.
Yeah.
There's 46 games.
No, I agree. I agree. Anyway,
so a little bit of realism for the old Blades supporters.
Yep. Back down to earth today.
With a
after really starting the season on the right foot, I thought. But ultimately, I do think that, look, that's not the best. It's not the best 11 that you're going to see from the Blades this season. I think Raksaki will come in for Brooks come the game against Norwich next week. And Cooper will come in, and maybe Cooper makes one of those saves, and we end up winning 2-1 this game,
Yeah, I mean...
I just think Cooper didn't have an opportunity to train with the lads, so he might not be at peak fitness.
Yeah, he'll be fine. They'll get him in the game. They'll get him in the game next week against Norwich.
But I mean, look at the stats. I think they were dead even. Most of the stats are like dead even here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so, I mean, it was possession.
So a draw is probably the right result. I mean, the only big negative is that we didn't really have a good opportunity to score once they went down to 10 men.
Yeah, I don't think we had a shot in the second half.
Yeah.
Yep. But I mean, that's life in the big city. We trudge on, and Norwich City away. So for my partner in red and white over on the other on the other side of the screen, we will, if you haven't done so, like the stream, like our podcast, Red Half of Sheffield, on Twitter, X, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, MySpace, whatever you want. Follow Mr. Schneider at Nestman930, me at CJarvis_13. And until we do this next weekend, we will leave you with Up the Blades!
Up the...
He leads us all the way, playing proper football, the Sheffield United way. Ale, ale, ale.